Oh, and raccoons are a funny story.
I found that raccoons.
That's a good mix.
Alcohol skunks are fun things.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So was the second incident with a raccoon too, or you can't
I
remember?
have so many stories with animals, I don't recall. So this is back in 2000, I think it was 18. We were at one. So we got the ammo, we got to the location, and we had to sleep on the ammo the night. Because I was the ammo guy, they thought they were screwing with me because they let me sleep in the little shack with the ammo. I was the only one taking care of it, and the rest of the guys were sleeping outside in the tents. And they thought that I had the worst part of the job. I was awesome. I had a tent. I had a secure building around me.
Bathroom.
I had a bathroom. They only had a tent. It was about 2 or 3 in the morning. I heard the coyotes howling around them. There was a pack about 15 of them. And all of a sudden I had 6 people crawling inside my little shack for the night. And they had to sleep literally on top of the boxes of ammo because they were scared of the coyotes.
So I've never had a situation with like coyotes. Like I grew up with coyotes around. Have you ever been around or heard a fisher cat before?
Sounds like
Oh,
a crying
they're
baby.
creepy.
Oh
ass
my god!
motherfuckers.
Right. So I've never had any like crazy animals experience, especially like with fucking with people. But the creepiest one I have ever dealt with was a fisher cat. Okay. Now, if you don't know anything about fisher cats, I was like walking down the street, getting ready to go fishing. I didn't even make it to the fishing spot. And all I heard, I shit you, you can look it up, I can show you a video, whatever the case is. I heard a woman screaming in the woods. And I'm like, either something's going wrong, like someone's getting killed in the woods, or whatever the case is. Shit you not.
They actually have like a human-like scream.
Yes.
Which makes it terrifying.
So part of me panicked because I was just like, I go into like a half military defense mode, and the other like get the fuck out of there because I don't know what the hell's in the
I would have been
woods.
fully on getting the fuck out of there than anything else.
So
'Cause I've heard them scream.
my part of me wants to like go like help this woman because she's in the fucking woods.
No,
or
she's
whatever.
on her own. She is on her own.
And I mean, like it's like deathly. Like I'm dying screaming, and I'm like. I just need to get the fuck out of here. Like, fuck this. So I basically ran home, and then I told my parents and whoever about it, and they're like, oh, it's probably a fisher cat. And I'm like, a what?
A fisher cat?
If you look it up, a fisher cat, their scream, it legitimately sounds like a woman's scream.
Or a baby.
Is the creepiest
Or a baby.
fucking thing I have ever heard in my
Like
life.
a
They're
physical
creepy.
baby.
They're creepy as
And
hell
they're
to look
long.
at.
Yeah.
Because I heard one year, and I don't normally get, scared. I never got scared with thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
And we had a huge storm one night, and it was dark out. Well, I don't know if it was just the biggest coincidence in the world, but the minute our power went out with a big bang, I hear this baby at the top of its lungs screaming
That's
out
Yeah.
in the middle of
it's
the
like your puppy.
woods,
If you got service, look up the YouTube video. You can put it right up
Out
against the mic
in
and
the-
have everyone else listen.
out in the middle of the woods. I don't think I have ever tried to find a flashlight as fast as I could that night ever in my life.
They're
Like,
sketchy animals.
they climb trees at like 20 miles an hour.
20 miles an hour.
20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah. I mean that's not as bad.
Eat them?
Yeah.
Good luck trying to
Probably.
hunt one of those.
There we go.
The sound that you're hearing, the screaming, this is the sound of the fisher cats in the woods
We call
behind
them
my house.
Back home.
Fucking insane.
It's like a mix between a Wolverine and an otter.
Yeah. That almost kind of like had
They
the sound
can
of like
eat.
like a Jurassic Park with the T-Rexes.
They can eat a whole porcupine and leave the quills. They
Get the
know
fuck
how.
out.
They know. Look, They know how to eat them.
What's that? Honey buggers?
Honey badgers.
Honey badgers?
Those, these are like customers.
You ever try to wrestle one of those?
No, but they'll be nice.
You should probably try to get one. Try to get one in the tent.
In my underwear.
In your
In your underwear.
In my underwear.
You should try to lure one into it.
That's gotta be the new thing now. You
That's
started
what
it.
green is
You
like.
should try to lure one into a tent. Try to see how well that works. Grab one with your coat and shake it up and see how fast, see how far you can make it with that thing.
While you're at it,
Fucking
just
throw
grab
it.
While you're at it, grab a Wolverine and try one of those little fuckers.
Yeah, fuck that. He's like,
I
he's
got-
like, new challenge accepted.
I got bitten by a possum when I was a kid.
Awesome.
My
They're fine. They're all right when they bite you.
yeah, I know, but
They're actually really
it hurts.
friendly animals.
I got bitten by snakes, iguanas, possums.
Did you get bit by
dogs.
the iguana or slapped by the iguana by its
You
tail?
ever get, you ever get bit? Did you
Oh,
ever-
dude,
you
I
ever
got
Now,
get-
one-
did you get bit because you fucked with it?
No, so
He rolled
I grew
over.
up in the woods. Well, when I grew up in a little countryside of my country,
Yeah.
Your country's what again?
Have you ever gotten
Guatemala.
bitten by a bearded clam? A bearded clam.
what's that?
A what?
A bearded clam.
A bearded clam?
Yeah.
The fuck's
Well,
a bearded clam?
You guys have never been.
That sounds like, oh boy, yes.
No. Have you ever been bitten by one?
Where's
Have
the
you?
stripper club that you went to do that?
That sounds like some sexual shit right
You ever
there.
been bitten by one?
Bearded
No. Am I the only one?
It doesn't have
Dude.
teeth.
Well, no clams have teeth, but this is a bearded clam. You ever been bit? You've been bitten by one, haven't you? You just don't want to admit it. You were trying to leave that part out, weren't you? It's fine. Everyone gets bitten by them.
Yeah.
At
Every now
least
and then.
Everybody.
Now is a bearded clam what I'm thinking it is,
Yep.
or is it an animal?
No, it's
No, it's
It's not the latter. So go back to your story. What else? What else have you been? What
My
else?
house was right here, about maybe 100 meters down. There was a river in the beginning of the woods. The best thing that you can have to a kid is, I mean, in terms of having a great childhood, is having him to explore the woods and the rivers, and because that's how I grew up, fishing in the rivers, go getting fruit at the woods and animals and stuff. It's a great life. So I was coming back, and I remember I have a bag full of avocados and mangoes that I collected in the woods. And there was a big ass avocado I was bringing to my mom and filling a little hole. So I was retrieving the avocado out of the hole, and I didn't see the big ass possum in the hole. So as I grabbed the avocado, fucking possum decided to chew my finger. I pull it out, and I got scared. And I run to my house, back to my house with a possum on my finger.
It hung on to your finger. What finger was it? It was your thumb. Oh, it latched onto your thumb. How
Yeah.
big was the possum?
It was a decent size, but
Was
you
it
know,
a adult?
medium-sized
How old
adult.
were you at that time?
I was about 13.
So therefore, it's a little
Oh, yeah.
smaller because you know
Yeah.
as you get older, things get smaller.
So I ran back to the house with a fucking possum in my finger, and I told my dad to get it off my hands. My dad is a nurse, so he had all the medical equipment to stitch me back up and shit. But yeah,
Was it that bad?
How
It was-
Did
I was
he kill it and eat it for dinner?
no, we deleted. I mean, we let it
deleted
go.
We ate it. They ate it. They ate it. They ate it.
No,
But
we,
for-
we let it go.
But for show purposes, you let it go. But you just leave
We
it.
let it go.
So how far did you walk with this on your thumb? It wasn't like squirming while you're like
Was it
walking.
further from here
It's
to?
about 100 meters.
Was it further from than here to our building?
Yes.
It was further
like
than
3
that.
times.
Whoa, that's a
But
hell of a ride for that possum.
That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
tell you something. I was scared.
What were you doing way out there getting an avocado?
Huh?
What were you doing way out there getting an avocado?
Eat, get some to eat. Duh.
Yeah, man.
Was it a wild avocado?
Yeah.
Out in the woods?
Yeah.
Just
So-
growing randomly where it was.
People like my grandpa, when they were kids, there was nothing in the woods, so they planted a bunch of fruit trees for their kids to have when they get older. So they planted avocados, mangoes, all sorts of fruits. So my dad grew up eating the fruits that my grandpa planted all over the woods,
Oh. And that's where you found your possum.
and that's how I found my possum.
Did he ever come visit afterwards?
Every 2 years they go, yeah.
What, the possum or your grandpa?
Oh, he's dead. Both are dead.
Did you bury him?
My grandpa?
No, the boss.